What is up, guys? It's your boy the Undisciplined Trader here, and I'm back with another video. Today is the 17th on Friday. Well, let's go through the trades yesterday. Yesterday was a real learning day, and I'm sorry for all the drawings and if things look confusing. But you know, yesterday was a great day for me to know when to not trade smart money, or when to stay out, or you know, this price didn't the way the price action was yesterday, it was very bearish and kept trying to take long trades because, and essentially I learned that price is coming with a very strong momentum, bearish or bullish, into my higher time frame order blocks. Then I need extra confluence that price is going to change trend for me to take a trade against it. Okay, I can't take a trend with it because it's just too risky if it's already in a higher time frame order block, and I'll go through these things now with you guys. So essentially the first trade I took was price came to this 15-minute order block here. It came quite a slow pace, so I thought, okay, sometimes price does break these order blocks and sweeps liquidity, and then it comes back up. So there was a flip here and I took this trade. Should have managed it more aggressively, simply for the fact that it was a flip, and a break of market structure would have had to be above, around about there. Nevertheless, it wasn't too bad of a trade, this one. So -1 risk to reward, that's okay. Now, this trade right here would have been my lower time frame trade. As you can see, we got a break of market structure here, and you know, got this order block here to enter, and I would have had a 1 to 20, or I would have trail stopped this, but it was 20 minutes before my trading time for the lower time frame. Lower time frame I only trade after 8, so I didn't take this trade. Now here the same thing happened, but this time you can see, look how bearish price is. Look how quickly price got to this order block. This order block here, this big blue one. As you can see, it got here quite quickly, so I should have waited for price to show me at least a break of structure here. This is not really the high is here, so I would have had to wait for price to come all the way up here, or for price to make a new low and then break this high. And instead I decided to take the flip. I should not be taking flips when price momentum is when the momentum is very high, but you know, price, this big green one here is a 4-hour order block, so I thought, okay, we touched a 4-hour order block, 15-minute order block, there's a chance that price will go bullish. But you know, not when you see a price movement like this. That's when you want extra confluence that price is going to change trend. So I did a mistake once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I made a mistake. Essentially, I lost 6 trades. It was about 3% or almost 3%. And essentially, it was the same mistake. Flip. You know, the real break of market structure would have had to be here. No, this one. The real market break structure would have been here. So I needed the price to break this one. And here, price touched the 4-hour, and I thought these two were stupid because I'm trading towards an order block, a higher time frame order block that has been tapped into. So you do not want to do that. That's part of my plan that I didn't do that. But these two were basically to test something out. I was trying something out, so obviously I'll still count them in, but I was just testing something out, like it was just a demo. Sometimes I test things, and this is essentially the last thing I wanted to test. In case you're wondering, the big ink box is a daily order block, okay? So it holds a lot of weight. So when price is around this area, I should be very conservative, okay? And I should wait for a higher time frame, such as 5-minute break of structure, or even a 15-minute break of structure, okay? So yeah, yesterday I only lost trades, but it was very important. I'm glad I lost those trades because I actually started the FTMO today, and today was a great day. It's not even 10 o'clock, and you know, I'm not gonna tell you how much I made today, but yeah, started the challenge today because I feel very, very confident and I feel really well mentally. I have my trading mindset back. Trading, that's what it is, guys, a mindset. Here, as you can see, I'm over trading. Why am I over trading? Because I'm learning. I know it's a demo, I'm learning. I know what works, I know what doesn't, and I know there's certain things I need to try still. And I believe that this is one of them, which is essentially um, how I trade in the daily order blocks and 4-hour order blocks. And the best thing is to have a clear direction of where price is going. Don't take flip entries when price gets to the order blocks too quick. Take a clean break of market structure. So for this one, it should have been this one. This one, it should have been this one. This one, it should have been this one. Simple. This one, which I marked incorrectly. Okay, so -6 RR yesterday, which was the last day on the demo, and today your boy started off amazingly. But I'll save that for the next video. Essentially, let me go through what I was thinking in this trade over here. So as you can see, price is bearish. We got a 5-minute bearish trend. We got a 1-minute bearish trend. So what I should do, this trade I should not have taken. Reason being, when there is a 5-minute break of structure, I want to use a 5-minute candle to enter. So this purple right here is a 5-minute candle that I chose to enter. But yeah, sure, I could have taken this one, but I do not want to be trading towards an order block that is mitigated. So throughout all of this, the only trade that I could have taken today that would have won is this one. Simple, for the simple fact that it was 20 minutes before my trade. The only bearish trade I was allowed to take was this one. Reason being, if I took any other, I'm trading towards the block that has been touched. Think about it. We touched the 4-hour here, I can't trade bearish. We touched the 15-minute here and the 4-hour, I can't trade bearish. Touch the 4-hour and the daily here, I can't trade bearish. Can't take a bearish trade because it just doesn't not fit my plan. It would not fit the, as you can see, though this is a good entry. Had it been outside, it didn't work out. Why did it not work out? Because you're inside these big order blocks, price can be a little bit harder to read, should I say. Don't know exactly what price is going to do when it's, because those are the areas where price is almost like rebalancing itself to change trend potentially. So it's like a fight between the buyers and the sellers, so you don't really know who's gonna win and when they're gonna win, especially when these order blocks, these are big order blocks. See price stay there for a long time. It's a day, so I have to be very conservative when I'm trading inside these order blocks, or not trade them at all. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it for yesterday and for today's explain. I hope I managed to explain things well for you guys. So just little adjustments to the plan. It's very important that you guys always, you know, try to refine your plan as much as you can, especially if you're trading price analysis, price action. You know, you want your analysis to always be improved. You want to evolve with the markets, you know. So every time I take a loss, almost every time I take a loss, I learn something. Every time. And I'm very happy that I lost all these trades. I was very happy yesterday because I wasn't very happy, but I was happy that I learned about all of this now, or rather than having an account and then, you know, it happens then. So this happened yesterday, and then the day before you guys saw as well that if we go back for the previous day, you guys will notice that I also, come on, you guys will notice that I also did that mistake yesterday where I traded here, little price didn't come to the 50%. You can see here again that I traded toward, so it wasn't just yesterday, this was happening quite often, which made me realize, look, I need to adjust this. So like I said, you always want to keep improving your plan. So it's a big learning thing. It was something that was taking my losses, just like another thing that I told you guys was, don't trade, like if every time I was trading before 8, I was using a lot more than I was, and you know, I've cut that out for my plan. That's for the lower time frame tactic. This one I took because it mitigated a higher time frame order block. That's why I took it before 8 o'clock. Alright guys, so I hope you learned from my mistakes. I hope you guys can see that I'm in a much better place mentally now. And we're gonna keep it that way, and I hope you guys learned from these bad experiences that I had the last few weeks and last couple of months or whatever it was, and use it to help you guys progress in your trading. So essentially, something that really helped me get my mental right and learning from my mistakes in the mistakes that I did when I lost my trading account with FTMO, lost lots of challenges. I went into this like rabbit hole and I didn't stop to like analyze, write down what I did wrong. Now remember guys, this is a business and trading is your business and you're the CEO of it. You have to figure things out yourself. You have to analyze your mind. You have to analyze your psychology. You have to be your worst critic. You have to be, you know, your biggest supporter and motivator. So what I did was I did the after action report, so AAR, and I basically wrote down how I was feeling before the challenges, how I was feeling before the challenges I passed, how I was feeling when I was losing, how I was feeling when I lost the account, you know, how I was feeling when I started revenge trading. What are the things that I was doing and thinking at the time, and that made me do these things? How I was changing my strategy, changing strategies when I was in drawdown, how, you know, the difficult periods I was not patient. So I wrote all of these things down, how it affected my relationship with my family, my ex-girlfriend, my friends, you know. So I wrote all these things down, guys, in paper. I wrote the good things about everything, the bad things, and it's so clear to me now that with this trading, you just have to accept the stress. You know, it's a stressful job, it's a stressful career. That's why not many people make it, because it's the psychological aspect of it is demanding. But it's not something that no one can do. Everyone can learn to cope with stress. Everyone can learn to cope with the negative thoughts. Everyone can learn to cope with the thoughts of hesitation or fear. It's gonna be there. Every time I place a trade, there's fear. But, you know, you just have to learn to be poised, and you get comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's what trading is, you know. You want to be comfortable being uncomfortable, and you want to keep your head right, even though there is negative thoughts going around or negative emotions. You want to be aware of them as if you're almost in third person, and you know, you are there analyzing, seeing yourself, hey, look, I'm frustrated or I'm emotional. Let's take a break, you know. Let's not, maybe not trade for the rest of the day. Let's go for a walk, take the dogs out for a walk. I don't know if you have kids, go play with your kids. You know, just take your mind off it a bit for an hour or so, or even 30 minutes, however long you need, to get in a mental state again. Good mental state, you know. So that's my 2 cents, guys. Try doing the AAR report. You know, it's awesome. Honestly, it's awesome when you have things written down. You know, you can honestly just, it's almost like tell yourself a story, write it in detail, you know. And I have it written down, and every time I'm feeling a bit, that's like one of the tools now that I have. If I'm feeling a bit on edge and I'm not very, you know, not very up to the task on the day or whatever, or I know I'm starting to get those bad feelings creeping up again and I'm not sure exactly how to handle them, I just look back and I'm like, look, I failed this many times and I was feeling the same way. This is what I did last time. This is what we shouldn't do this time. And, you know, essentially, that's what, you know, that's what it will bring you back, your awareness of yourself and what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So it was there on paper. You know that if you do this again, you're gonna fuck it up. You know what you have to do. You know, it's there, it's clear, and it refreshes your memory, you know, with the things you went through. If you don't have anything written down, you forget, and you're in the rabbit hole again. You don't have the tools to come out. So that's one tool that really helped me, guys, and I hope it helps you guys too. Let me know if you try it. You know, it's awesome. Trust me, you know, it's great. All right, guys, have a good day. Peace out. See you tomorrow.